There are some fans, both in the East Midlands here and in the West Midlands there, who reckon the Coventry-Nottingham rivalry is now on a par with the rivalry with the team from Yorkshire. Others will argue that, but there's certainly no doubting that Panthers versus Coventry is always a game to whet the appetite. Now this game is between the G&B Panthers and the Coventry Blaze, sponsored by Flower Vision in the Challenge Cup. A couple of weekends ago, by the narrowest of margins and a solitary short-handed goal, Coventry Blaze took the Challenge Cup points. The Panthers want revenge. They've got their captain, David Clark, back in the lineup. His injury wasn't as bad as first feared, and after the guys at Hands on Health got hold of him, he's back in the lineup. He's been skating all week. If you saw it on Checking It Out last week, you saw his return to the ice. Meanwhile, the Coventry Blaze haven't had the best of starts. I've talked to Chris Lawrence tonight, and he says we're getting better though, and better. And they've brought in a guy called Jordan Petrus, a Canadian who was a top scorer in the Polish league last year, to shake things up a bit. They've publicly said he's here for a month, but he might not be the one to go after that month. What we're worried about is what happens over the next 3 periods in the Challenge Cup, in this one between your G&B Nottingham Panthers and the Coventry Blaze. And with their bit of a dodgy start, Coventry, they've brought in this Jordan Petrus, who was a top scorer and point scoring of all places Poland last year. We'll go back to that in a minute as Jeff Dimon tries to work it across. Panthers have got it across, and it's a super finish from goalman Stephen Schultz, or was it Brad Moran?
Oh, it was Ollie, I think. It was Ollie.
Oh, it's 74, not 24. Ollie Bettridge gets his first league goal for the G&B Nottingham Panthers. Good on you, son. Well, this is something that was I spotted at practice. This is an absolute rarity, and there isn't another team in the league can do this. Do you know what this is, Jeff?
What's that?
An all-British power play.
Oh, there you go, I know.
All Brits, every one of them. Watch them at practice. They did really well at practice. Here we go.
Nice.
Yes!
Clarky.
The all-Brits line scores on the power play. 5 British players on the power play, and the captain on his first game back from injury finishes it in style. It was deflected, but it doesn't matter. There's no such thing as an own goal in ice hockey. That's the captain's. Clarkie's back. The Panthers are up by 2. You know, I've done lots of down the middle neutral commentary in my life, but I don't feel I have to be neutral when I'm commentating for the Panthers on Panthers games. Sure. David Clark's in a tussle right in front. Some chops going on. Panthers right in front. Backhand pad save. Rebound. Geez. Andy Bombach tried to get it in. Noble cross-checked him a couple of times. Ref let it go. Mika made absolutely sure he lets that go through the blue paint. That one definitely went right through the blue paint. Farmer slams the brakes on. Beautiful pass right onto the skate. Schultz takes it on the back foot, kicks it forward and shoots, and Stewart had to be sharp to it. Great job by Farms on the pass. Great job by Schultz to take it and shoot. He didn't so much pull out. Oh, Panthers stepping in. Farmer's shot, stick in the way, deflects. Cam finishes that one.
Another big hit by Jana.
Yeah. When he's in a good mood, ask Coach Corey Nielsen to do his impression of a British passport holding Canadian kid who plays for Braehead now, who came to Nottingham for a trial. Oh, bless him. Ask him what happened.
It's a funny one then?
Yeah. Asked him what. Oh, it's in the back of the net. It might have got off a leg, but Stephen Schultz will get the credit. At 18:30, Panthers have made it a 3-0 game. And there's a prettier picture for Panthers fans to see than Chuck Webber's face right now. I can't imagine what it is. Oh, good stick in from Jeff Dimon. Spoiled the tip in front. Cam Jansen gets the legs going. Oh, the ball's going down the right wing.
Oh, Jesus.
Noble came over for the hit and might be regretting it. Right to the front, and Cam Jansen just couldn't quite reach it and get wood on it and get the shot on it. What a shift that would have been. Stewart's made a bit of a mess of that, and he didn't get it away.
Yeah, he seems off his game a bit here tonight.
Well, he's got 3 in already. Back door. Beautiful take by Andy Bombach. Beautiful finish on the backhand. Farmer with the assist. Bombach with the goal. 27 minutes gone. Panthers lead by 4 goals to 0.
We got to take advantage of these because in the end it's going to balance out, right? So.
Oh, Oh, Noble and Farmer going at it. Oh, it's McMillan.
Yeah, I don't think Mac liked it. He tried to take him out at the knees there.
Yeah. Oh, Logan McMillan's finishing in style. It was a cheap attempt at a hit, and Logan McMillan took exception to it. He looks over at referee Tom Perring and says, "Did you see what he did?" And the referee nodded back.
Nice. Either way, I don't think the boys are too worried about it as long as we get the win, right? It's the main thing.
You see, the fans haven't... Oh, it's right in front. He stretches. It's loose. And Matthew Myers says, "Thank you very, very much." And you know what the fans are going to sing after that one. It's 5-0. It's not your night, Brian Stewart. This one is belonging to the GMB Nottingham Panthers. In the attack zone, Kolnick tries to stick handle his way through. He hasn't yet. He stood on it. Even when he stood on it, he looked like he had control. He's Chris Lawrence. Fakes the shot, hits the outside of the post. Well left by Mika Viekman. Always going to miss. Chris Lawrence loses his footing, loses the puck. Panthers get it across to Lakovitz. Lakovitz gives it back. Brad Moran makes room and shoots upstairs. Cookie jars in pieces. Panthers lead by 6. The goal comes at 38-18. Well, Ashley Tate's gone for a change on the fly now. Now, a friend of mine sits opposite us in block 15, and Ashley left us and he went to somewhere else and somewhere else and somewhere else, and then he ended up in Coventry about 5 or 6 years past at least. And this charming lady looked up and turned to Paul out and said, "Oh, look at that, isn't that a coincidence? Coventry have got a 21 called Tate as well." It was 8 years. Oh, it's through traffic. It's tipped by Cornell, I think it is. Oh, it's Lucas Civic. And it's in the back of the net.
Good job, Greener.
Kuzel turns it inside. Oh, they get lucky. Cowley gets it to the back door. Dan Green goes down. He's made 4 saves on this penalty kill so far. 5. Shall we just count them?
Yeah, we can't be running around a little out there.
And then a miss-hit, bobbling shot goes over his shoulder. 5 great saves, and then a hike, and a lift, and a lob, and it's in. It was job done by the second interval, and if truth be told, it was probably job done by the first interval. Panthers still putting on a little bit of a show.
Yep, what a great win.
But that was a big one, that was a solid one, and Panthers have happily grabbed 2 big Challenge Cup points. Final score, folks, GMB Panthers 6, Coventry Blaze 2. Captain David Clark back in the lineup. We saw you stepping on the ice at training last week, and we put that in checking it out, but here we are in the post-match highlights interview. Not only did you come back, but you got a goal.
Yeah, great to be back, great to contribute, but ultimately it's just great to get the win. I think the way we played tonight was really good, and it's nice that we're building now, especially at home, getting us wins.
A lot of confidence in the camp, you can see it. It was pretty slick for 40 minutes, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Guys are playing with confidence, and that's important that continues. And you know, it's contagious when guys are doing well. You know, Schultze, Bombach doing well. The guys start picking it up. Ollie obviously contributed a huge goal to get us going there. So, yeah, very contagious, and we've got to make sure we continue that.
And when he was called upon, Mika Viekman in nets was outstanding again.
Yeah, phenomenal. Mika's been great from day one here, even pre-season, and he's a tough goalie to beat. Very active, and you know, even tonight when he didn't have much to do, when he did get those grade A's, he huge saves, and it gives us a chance to keep building and extend that lead.
Now we're very proud, as we always have been, in the Brit Pack at the Nottingham Panthers. An all British power play unit got 2 goals.
Yeah, that was we had a joke in practice when we all got chosen to play together. So yeah, we had a joke. It's just important that we did well. Okay, we got lucky on one of them, that's for sure. But yeah, you know, it's important the power play does well too, and you know, the other power play is extremely strong as well. So yeah, it's giving that top.
You make your own luck. That's point 1. And point 2, what an inspiration that must be to a youngster like Ollie Bettridge, who in the same game scored his first league goal.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. He's a great player. It's nice to see him grow over the last few years, and he got us off to a huge start. That was important to stay at home. He got out there first shift and buried it top corner, and it was a really composed finish. So that's good, and good for his confidence too.